Wish you all a happy Diwali. Today we are going to learn something of a teaching methodology. Rather, it is not teaching methodology. But once you become a teacher, you should have an emotional and sentimental way of explaining things. As we go back in our childhood days, we will always hear stories from our grandfather, grandmother. They will start a story with certain examples. There was a king, there was a queen, and so and so and so and so. So what happened? There was a connectivity of the mind and brain of the child or any student for that matter with the storyteller. The same thing can be applied even today. Now let us go with an example rather to say about. In his English medium school, their third standard students, rather to say about, they were fighting among each other for no reason, no cause, and controlling them was a bit difficult. And nowadays, if you look into spare the rod and spoil the child, that days have gone. Now it is like this: spare the rod and rear the child. Now, how it can be done? So, the headmaster of the school appointed a MA psychologist teacher who was good in English language also, and she had specialized in child psychology. The first day when she joined the school and started with the first, not to say about a period or a lecture, she saw most of the children were fighting among each other without any cause, any reason. There was an anger and frustration among the children, though they were hardly of 6 and 7 years old. Third day, she studied the behavior of the student and asked all the students to take a piece of page and write those names after putting their roll number. Whom all do they hate, they should write the names. Some child did not like his younger sister, someone did not like the elder brother, someone did not like the classmate, and so on and so forth. So every student put their roll number and wrote the name of the people or the student or the children they hated most. Some wrote 4 names, some wrote 6 names, and maximum 8 names. Whoever they came into contact and they disliked them. After 2-3 days, he told all the children, each of you who have written 4 names, 8 names, for example, Rowan, you have written 8 names, you should go home and bring 8 potatoes and a sketch pen. So all the children were asked, those who wrote 4 names, they had to bring 4 potatoes, those who wrote 3 names, they had to bring 3 potatoes. And if you don't bring the potatoes, you shall not be allowed to enter class. Rather to say about it. The children went to their parents. The parents were surprised. What is this teacher doing? Even then, hesitantly, they gave 4 potatoes. Some child 8 potatoes. Some they had 5 potatoes. And the next day, when the potatoes, she told you write the name of the people who you hated most, putting serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. And they told the children to write the names of the each person or the friend or his brother, sister's name on the potatoes and put it in the plastic bag. And she told every one of you should carry this in their school bag every day. Now 4 days went by, they were daily carrying it. Even the parents were frustrated, what is going on? Why the teacher is asking to carry potatoes rather to say about. On the 5th day, the potato started giving a bad odor in the bag, in a tiffin carrier they were carrying. So they had to bring it separately in a plastic bag. Now 6th day went by, the parent got frustrated. Some of them went to the principal, what kind of teacher you appointed? This is what she is doing. So the principal told, wait and see what is happening. And slowly, potatoes started getting rotten and the smell was too horrible to carry it in the bag. So the children themselves shouted, teacher, we cannot bring the potatoes. The mummy is shouting, they are giving a bad odor, the bag has become bad. So teacher said, okay, now do one thing, let us go to the ground. And all of you should dig a small pit and put all the potatoes and put the mud over it and close it. All the children were happy to do that. All the potatoes were dug, pit was dug, put into more mud was put and were closed. 2 days went by, the parents were also curious, what is this going on? The children one day asked her, no, why did you ask to bring potato and now we have put it in the pit and completely close it? She said, now see, you have got no enemies. All of you have put their enemies in a pit and closed the mud. You should never carry hatredness of anyone in your mind. Otherwise, like when the potato gives bad odor, in the same manner, the body will have bad odor. You will suffer from headache. You will suffer from acidity. You should never carry hate or any kind of disorientation with people. You should love them. You should accept them as they are. And this lesson went in a very strong manner to the children, and the children started making friendship, and slowly there was a total discipline in the classroom. They were sharing rather to say about their tiffins, their ideas, and they became a playful children whose attention was totally diverted by a simple act. This way of teaching was carried on from ancient times. Now we have forgotten, we are teaching through computers and laptops and all. But this personal touch is required to be given by every teacher to the student or the audience. When you go for a personal touch and talk to them heart to heart, you become a very good teacher. Knowledge is one, and putting it in the right manner is the most important factor. This is a way of teaching and also a way of learning. I hope you understand what I want to say to you, and I hope I have reached with the subject.